Welcome to the Kugel for perfect competition output. We begin by discussing the assumption that economists start with when they analyze the behavior of firms. The analysis presumes that firms maximize profit. Profit is the difference between total revenue and total cost. With some algebra, we can show that this also equals the difference between price and average total cost multiplied by output. Profit is maximized only when marginal revenue equals marginal cost, or some slight variation of that rule if no output makes marginal revenue equal exactly to marginal cost. Now, marginal revenue is the extra revenue generated when the firm sells an additional unit of output. The reason that profit is maximized only when marginal revenue equals marginal cost, or something close to it, is because if marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost, then profit increases as quantity increases, and if marginal revenue is less than marginal cost, then profit decreases as quantity increases. So the firm wants to increase output as long as marginal revenue is above marginal cost, and it does not want to go any further once it gets to the spot where marginal revenue is less than marginal cost, and the boundary between these two conditions is where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Perfect competition is one of four market structures. It has three distinguishing characteristics. First, perfectly competitive markets have a large number of buyers and sellers. Second, the products sold by the sellers are perfect substitutes for each other. And third, entry into and exit out of the market are free. No barriers to entry exist. No barriers to exit exist. Here are three examples of industries that fit reasonably well perfect competition. The market for winter wheat, the market for IBM Class A stock, and the federal funds market for overnight loans. The last part of the lecture looks more specifically at the behavior of a profit-maximizing, perfectly competitive firm. The beginning of the course, the beginning of the lecture, the beginning of this lesson, when we talk about maximizing profit, marginal cost, marginal revenue, all of that is true for every type of firm there is. Now we're going to start talking about, well, what do these rules mean specifically for a perfectly competitive firm? We start with the recognition or the demonstration that the demand facing a perfect competitor is a horizontal line at the market price. The Midwest wheat farmer can sell as little or as much wheat as she wants at the market price because her output is so small it doesn't affect the market price. When demand is a horizontal line at market price, it means that price and marginal revenue are the same. If price is $20 and is always $20, no matter what the output is, marginal revenue is $20 and is always $20, no matter what output is. If you put price equals marginal revenue together with the rule that profit is maximized only when marginal revenue equals marginal cost, you'll get that a perfectly competitive firm maximizes profit by producing the level of output that makes price equal to marginal cost. Once you've found that output, it's pretty easy to find the maximum profit. You just come along and plug into this equation here. You know what price is, that's the market price. You find average total cost at the quantity that maximizes profit. You take the difference and then multiply that by the quantity that maximizes profit, and you'll have the maximum profit.